Wow.
In attendance, and the few of you watching at home, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to podcast. Yo, I'm your boy, the franchise player, Double B Bad Blood, joined by the HMIC himself, Mr. Chemical Julian, and that dude in the chair, Mr. OnlyFans himself, Shane Husky. Welcome to the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast
Season premiere.
season premiere. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We got
New
new look. We
overlay.
got
Man,
new
the overlay.
overlays. People
looks-
getting cut out of the overlays. Our mod made this overlay for us right here. She,
Where's a mod? Where's a
let's go with
mod?
this one right here.
She's
Boom. Let's try this one right here.
in the chat.
Boom! Look at that one right there. That's some more Monday Night Raw right there. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, Monday Night Raw recap. And man, surprises oh plenty. Surprises oh plenty
Ooh,
tonight.
I enjoyed this Monday Night Raw.
Oh man, talk about your comebacks and your returns.
Yeah,
That's what she
one
said.
of them is still champion for another company.
Man, that pyro budget and that catering budget must have got cut. There's a
Yeah,
whole bunch of
yeah.
folks getting hired back on.
Yo, Cody ain't around, so they're like, "Hey man, Cody ain't around, so we got a whole bunch of
We
free
can finally
shit
use
to
our
use.
pyro. Thank you.
We got some free money to use, some monies. So yeah, man, let's get into this Monday Night Raw, man. Like shit,
Man.
we're talking 48 hours removed from the return of the Eater of Worlds, the leader himself, Mr. Bray
Bell what
Wyatt.
you are. That's what
So
he said.
Shane, I mean, tell us, how excited are you?
I am truly freaking excited about him coming back. I'm excited on the stories he can tell with the superstars of today in the modern of WWE. I'm just waiting for the day until he meets Roman one more time, just so he never forgets. You know. I'm just
So
ready for
Shane,
that.
out of all the news and rumors and speculation, the Bray Wyatt 6. I mean, he's come back with the black phone mask. He's
I
carrying the
love it, and I
lantern.
love the movie.
We have Rambling Rabbit in the audience. We got Mercy the Buzzard. We got
Sister Abigail.
Abby
He's
the
the
Witch.
pig
Huskus the Pig. I mean,
Hmm.
come on, man. I
and the
need
Fiend. Don't forget the
And the
Fiend.
Fiend.
So, Shane, I need you to make some predictions. I need you to call it. I need to be a visionary. What's going to happen?
You know, I think the whole Wyatt 6 is gonna reveal in due time. It's not gonna happen right away. And I think the first reveal will be somehow Joe Gacy. I don't know how.
No, brother. Did you not get the news today? Did you not
His
hear
brother Bo.
the gospel? Did you not believe in what you heard today?
I believe
Bo
it's
Dallas,
Dallas,
the true life brother of Bray Wyatt,
the true
is
brother.
returning to the WWE, ladies and gentlemen. And shit's about
The-
to get
the-
real. 'Cause, man, I'm about
the
to
official
believe all over again.
The Mercy the Buzzard is definitely gotta be Bo Dallas.
Man, just you gotta believe, man. You got to believe. I'm so excited about this, man. Shit. This Raw, hey,
This Raw fucking slapped.
hey, man.
So,
I'm gonna say
when you
this.
talk about your season premieres, you want to come hard, you want to come strong.
You want to come hard, you say?
Rock
Yeah.
hard.
Paint
Rock
the walls.
Wrong platform for that, but all right.
I mean, we're actually going in the crown jewel pretty hot. And they've already set the stage for quite a few matches. You know, it's obviously going to be that dude, Cowboy Brock.
Okay, first of all, before you get there, you want Omos versus freaking Goldberg. So I don't
Shut
want
your
you-
dirty whore mouth, Shane.
Hey,
He's the
Don't
one
you
that
ever
wanted
say
that.
that on this show.
He's the one that wanted that. If he doesn't want that, then we have to have freaking Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley at
Okay,
Crown
so
Jewel.
I mean,
we discussed this
Look-
weeks ago.
Yeah,
Fake
We discussed
facts.
these things weeks ago.
yes, we
and
did.
Julian said it. Julian said Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley would be a good match. Julian also said, and we talked about it the other night, because Roman Reigns, because Seth Rollins lost the match lost the match at the pay-per-view, he was going to win the United States title tonight. And how Riddle would feel stupid by winning the match and not getting a shot at the U.S. Championship And I said, I think the only way this works is if Brock Lesnar came back. I'm sorry, I opened my dirty hole.
And let's remember something.
Triple H is taking your ideas, man. He's listening to you.
Riddle
made a promise. And what was that?
He was going to kill Seth Rollins.
Dirty, filthy liar. He's a liar. He made a promise he couldn't keep. Who else made a promise like that?
Liar. Bobby Lashley, Goldberg, all liars.
Yes. So, Goldberg might try to redeem himself, maybe try to kill somebody a little bit, lower down on the roster. And so, Omos is out here beating up 2 and 3 guys a week by himself. So Goldberg might be like, I'm twice the man that they are. Come get a piece of me.
Oh God!
So there you have
Omos he'll come in his pea shorts again.
Meat, you
He's
say?
gonna come in his dad bathrobe too.
The desert.
He's gonna come in his dad bathrobe too.
He's gonna drive up in a super sport.
He's
get out
like
a pair of Crocs and a robe.
Girl up in his station wagon.
Crocs
and socks. Sorry guys, I was at a soccer game right now. We're wrestling.
He's gonna show up to the ring wearing Crocs and trying to do headlocks.
Oh
wow, Crocs and headlocks. That's exactly what I didn't want to see today.
Trying.
No Crocs, please.
Trying.
Please God.
No.
Well, I will say this. Like Shane said, this show was a banger.
It was a lot of banger.
A lot of returns. I actually called one of the returns, but I did not see fucking Brock Lesnar coming back tonight. I did not see that shit.
Who wants to walk with?
Elias.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next week we are gonna walk with Elias.
No
again.
more brothers.
Shit with Elias. I'm not
doing
no
more brothers.
What'd you say?
I hope Ezekiel's doing all right. He went out with the next
stop it. Somebody mute Julian. God damn it. It's too early for that shit.
So,
I already forgot his brother's name. Is going to kill me if I
This is my brother Ezekiel. This is my other brother
Ezekiel. Thank you.
You guys are ridiculous.
Shit.
So tonight started off with what? I mean, it's a season premiere. What else are you going to start off with? You're going to start off with the Bloodline.
The Bloodline.
Okay. So these predictions, man, predictions that we've been talking about, man, it's the reason why I'm the predictions champion, because I've been spitting the gospel and Triple H has been in the back. Look, I think that when I'm doing the podcast, you know how I'll be hearing noises in my bathroom out there? I think there's Triple H in the bathroom writing shit down.
What is this guy
flush
saying?
the toilet next time. He ain't listening to me. He ain't talking about getting ready to suck it.
Did you check that new microphone before you got it? Make sure there's no bugs in there. Make sure
there's no bugs.
No GPS going or
testes.
Triple H, can you hear me?
Wi-Fi going straight to WWE.
Triple H, can you hear me? Hello. Is this thing rigged?
She's like, I'm paying these guys in con coin. Nick con coin, that is.
Nick con coin. You know what?
But yeah, man. So let's break down this whole situation, because the Bloodline came out and they were very, very
aggressive.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns said, normally the loudest guy is the weakest.
Mm-hmm.
Jay, I'm talking to you. Straight looked him in the face.
Loving this.
Like, Jay, I'm talking to you.
I'm loving this shit.
But our good friend of the pod, Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn, Honorary Podcast.
Tribal Chief. You said
he was like, I got this.
I got this, man.
Let me
I got this.
I got this.
You said he was my problem, so I'm going to take care of it for you.
And he was telling Jay, we love you.
Buddy, Jay, listen,
bro.
The constructive
We're all cool. We're all cool. I mean, cool?
Come on.
He said, you're just not being very Uce right now.
We like Jimmy now. Hey, secret handshake.
New word of the day, Uce.
Uce.
Whenever someone's being salty, we're no longer going to say, dude, stop being GR. We're going to be like, you feeling a little Uce? Stop being so Uce.
You're not being real Uce right now.
Yeah.
But of course, Riddle comes out, interrupts. He challenges Roman Reigns. Is like, hey, I know last time we fought, the stipulation was I'd no longer be able to challenge. So how about we fight tonight? Roman
Hey,
said, "Nah,
I'm
back
surprised
the
they
line.
remember that. I'm
Nah,
surprised they
nah,
remember
bro.
that.
Nah, bro.
Back the line."
You got to get right with it. He was like, New York. And it was like, Brooklyn. What do y'all think? Nah.
Nah.
Get to the back of the
Nah.
bus.
Back of the line.
Back in the
That shit was
line.
funny as hell, man. That shit was
But
funny as hell.
you know, Sami took on the challenge. He's like, "I'll fight you. Come on, let's go." So they had a match scheduled for later on in the night. However, when Roman Reigns left with Paul Heyman and with Solo, he told Jay, "Hey, make sure he wins.
Sure. Yes.
Oh, somebody ass in trouble tonight.
Somebody's in trouble coming
It's about to
Friday.
get real oozy up in
Somebody's
that
in
place
trouble.
On Friday, it's gonna be some shit.
tonight. Somebody gonna get
man.
oozed up. Ooh, somebody might get kicked out. Hey, remember what I told you guys, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to remember this day, October 10th, 2022. Remember this day as it goes down in infamy as the day I said, double swerve. Jey Uso and Sami Zayn are going to swerve the fuck out of the bloodline because you can see the story going. It's coming. It's coming.
Yep.
It's like a porn star. It's coming, ladies and gentlemen. Trust
It's
me.
coming.
That was pretty
Yeah.
easy.
So let's just say that before I get to the end of that match, even though we're jumping the gun here, can we talk about how over Sami Zayn is?
He is so fucking over.
This dude is over everywhere he goes. I mean, the crowd was chanting his name before he even had a chance to touch the mic.
I know.
They were chanting for Sami before
And
they
even
were chanting
Roman
for
was
Roman.
like,
Roman's like,
You know what did me though? Sami is so over, but do you realize from when they were okay? Look, I want you to picture this for a second. The bloodlines coming to the ring to start to show off. You got Jay, you got Roman, and you got Solo, and you got Paul Heyman looking serious as fuck. Sammy's to the fucking right dancing. And if you look to the left, if you look a little bit to the left, Jay was creeping, bro. He was like
the king of me mugging.
Mean mugging. He was creeping. So them two were the most animated out of the whole group. So when Roman confronted Jay, Jay was like, nah, cousin. This motherfucker right here? For real? This motherfucker right here? No, are you serious? You serious?
For real though?
He was like, did you hear a cat? My cat freaking out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably.
He
Julian.
said,
that is Meowchi the cat.
Yeah.
Meowchi
Sami
the
was
cat.
like, yo, I got this tribal chief. Remember, we were hanging out earlier talking about, what we got going on. Like, we had a good conversation, right? Yeah, man.
Yeah,
later, bro. Later.
Bro.
I was like, this motherfucker. Yeah. And Roman is cracking smiles and shit. Like, yeah, bro. Yeah. You got it, Uce. He was like, you really are the honorary Uce. Like,
and then the crowd just popped for that. Like,
you guys
literally
know about Roman. You guys know about what happened with Julius Caesar? Julius Caesar's main man, his right hand man, stabbed him in the back. Et tu, Brute? Right in the back, bro. I'm telling you, who was the main man? Who was the original main man of Roman? Main event Jey Uso.
Main event Jey Uso.
But who just got promoted to assistant tribal chief?
The two, as they say. He was like, "You the two, Uce. You the two."
Man, he's getting the treatment that Jay never got, so that's why he's like really pissed off at this.
Hey man, you never know. We could see something where Sami gets a little bit too big for his britches.
I don't know, man.
Sami's like, I'm really the one running things around here.
Oh, he could slip up.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if the whole bloodline turn on Roman to follow Sami? Wow.
Hey man, you know how it goes that one person at the job who like they get to be assistant manager. And they talk about, well, I'm the one who's really running things around here. So
I can tell a lot of
blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm. Assistant to the regional manager shit.
They about to have that team meeting.
Man, without you, they're gonna be like, yo, we're having a blanket party. Toss a blanket up you and beat your ass.
If it wasn't for me, this place wouldn't even be running right now.
The lights on this place. Yep.
Click, click.
Pow! Right in the kisser. Yeah.
It's
So
like when Randy Orton came in the room with his night vision goggles and turned the lights
oh,
on.
right.
Oh my god.
Trying to put
That-
the booth to everybody.
That
Man,
Randy just killed a whole bunch of legends to send them to AEW. No joke.
man, that's crazy.
Yep.
So yeah, after that, let's go to the first match. What's the first match on the card?
Austin Theory versus Johnny Gargano.
Great
Mm,
match. Great opener. Really loved
I
it.
love how they kept putting over the indies. How
Yes.
Corey Graves kept putting over. Johnny Gargano has been doing a lot on the indies. He's been doing this on the indies. He's been here on the indies. Even doing Candice LeRae's match later on in the night. They were a tag team on the indies. I remember they were working in Southern California on the indies. And I was like, wow, Triple H is really getting.
Yeah, Triple H is actually acknowledging their past on like a certain level.
Triple H is like, we've been around, but we ain't the only game in town.
Yeah, exactly. He's actually acknowledging other companies.
They actually even talked about Gargano's time and Theory's time together in NXT.
The way. Show me the way. Show me the way.
So really solid match between these two. Some really stiff kicks and stiff hits, if you ask me. And after Gargano's loss last week, he goes in and picks up the win this week. So maybe we're back to 50-50 booking. We'll find out soon enough.
I hope not. Because you know what? They need to do something with that fucking cash. Their money in the bank case. They need to do something right away.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
This shit's been going on way too long.
Man, I was totally surprised and disappointed that during Seth Rollins versus Bobby Lashley, Theory didn't run in to cash in.
Cash in on some title. Don't give a shit. Cash in on 24/7 title for all I care. Just do something.
Oh, that title's gone. That title's gone.
No. We haven't seen a 24/7 title on Raw in quite some time.
It's on fucking main event, that's for sure.
That's the shotgun title right now.
No, that shit is on house shows only, which I'm.
What was the New Japan title we were looking at earlier? Would you say that's the Nintendo
DS
title?
Nintendo Switch title?
Yeah.
A parlay. See, I can't even fucking say it. That's how bad it is.
Man.
New Japan, what happened to your title design maker? Huh? What'd you do?
Well, they had that ugly ass IWGP World title, the Unified belt, which is ugly as shit. Jerry.
Well, this one looks like a big ass belt buckle.
Theory equals
really
Job
does.
Squad. Wow.
Next up, we had Rey Mysterio versus Chad Gable with Otis.
Another great match.
So another good match. They mentioned again how Chad Gable got off that suplex on Brock Lesnar last week. Braun Strowman, my bad.
If only it was Brock Lesnar. Can you imagine?
If only.
God damn.
Otis didn't get to come in and do his, Otis squashing Ray would have been really bad.
Yeah, there's no way he had
Okay,
that.
so Shane, to answer your question from our group chat, you said, how is Rey Mysterio strong enough to do that to Otis?
Yeah,
I want
to know.
The answer, hocus pocus.
You know what? I was just going to say, hocus pocus.
Hey, man, it's like in comic books. How come the Hulk can punch Captain America holding his shield and Captain America be alive? And all Captain America says is, it's a good thing I let my body go limp and roll with the punch.
Or, I can do this all day.
I can do this all day.
I can do this all day.
It's just like, Otis, you're twice the size of him. You could just like literally throw him back in the ring. Like,
twice the size. Otis is like 3 Rey Mysterios, okay?
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
On a good light day, he's 3 Rey Mysterios. He could have killed him with one punch.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, so I mean, shit.
Then of course, Ray gets the pinfall, and then out comes the Judgment Day.
From Hot Topic.
Hot Topic click.
Hot Topic connects.
Hot Topic connects.
And of course, Dominic is like, hey.
The Hot Topic connection.
Hit me, Jefe. Hit me. Come on.
Okay.
Like, come on,
I want to say
something.
Pedro. I got something to say about this. Ray needs to stop being a little bitch. Her son is asking for it. Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, look. Sometimes you got to slap the fuck out of a kid.
He is asking for a hit.
Dom is old enough to kick it doing his nuts. Dom old enough to get kicked right back in his nuts.
What did Edge tell him? Edge was like, hey, look, this dude kicked me in the nuts. He's old enough to take an ass whipping.
Yeah.
Hey, real shit though. Is it just me, or is every time you see Dominic, he has more tats?
More tats. Rhea Ripley's like, hey, you want to go to the tattoo parlor? And then he was like,
She was
yeah,
like,
why
"Get
not?"
some ink, bitch." I said more. Next
Suck
thing you
it
know,
up.
he's gonna have big ass hoops in his
More.
ears and shit.
No Tylenol
no.
for you, no whiskey. Just
Right?
take it.
Yeah, just take that shit. Take it.
But yeah, like freaking, he say, "Oh, I don't want to hit my so-called son." It's not your son. Like,
Now,
why?
he doesn't want to hit
Hey,
his
Ray,
son, but he
fuck
will
your son.
hurricane somebody into him.
Right.
Hey, Ray, fuck your son. Enough said. Your
In the words of Brock
son,
Lesnar.
your son need
Yeah.
ass whooping. Yeah, in the words of Brock Lesnar, fuck your kids.
Hey,
Oh my God.
put Dominic in the ring with Bobby Lashley in.
Yep.
Oh
Bobby
yeah,
would be
give him
like,
the hurt lot. He needs
Bobby
to
would be
go
like,
hurt
I
lot.
remember my daycare days. Come here.
Oh yeah,
You're gonna behave today.
man,
Bobby
that
Lashley's
figure's close
daycare.
for a
That's
while.
right.
Mhm.
Choking kids since 1973.
That's right.
Teaching them a lesson.
Yeah, teaching them respect by choking their ass out.
Respect. Oh man,
Ladies and gentlemen, we do not condone the violence of
no,
kids
we do not.
unless it's Bobby Lashley's daycare.
Unless it's Bobby Lashley.
Yeah. So
Poor Ray.
this right here
Poor
brings
little guy
out
crying.
this right here brings out Uncle Allen. Uncle Allen. It's
Uncle
Bullet Club.
Allen.
what the Bullet
Joe.
Club always calls AJ. Now, before we go any further, I need to say this. New Japan Pro Wrestling, Impact
Yeah.
Wrestling,
Yeah.
AEW, and
Yeah.
now the WWE. These four promotions are now controlled by the Bullet Club.
I mean, they were back in 2016. Just fast forward 4 years later.
They're all controlled by the Bullet Club because Uncle Allen was like, "Hey man, we're brothers," and he gave Finn Balor a hug, and Finn was all excited. And he was like, "No man, I ain't talking about you."
I ain't talking about you.
And then all of a sudden, here comes Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Come look, good
The
brother.
IWGP Never Openweight Champion, Carl
Yeah.
Machine Gun Anderson,
Yeah.
storms the ring. The Good Brothers. First, that's the
Faction
first
warfare.
tonight, ladies and gentlemen. First of the re-debuts tonight. The first of the re-debuts tonight. There's some more. There's some more.
Now, hold on. Didn't the Good Brothers just leave Impact?
Like yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Hmm.
And then he has a match against it.
So that door might still be open, you're saying?
I mean, sometimes that door's not forbidden, apparently.
Okay.
So you say they just need a one-man band?
One certain one-man rock band.
Hey, baby, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. If you have not really paid attention to BTE, because there was one episode of BTE where the Bucks were in, I think they were in Chicago. And it was AEW had a show Friday and WWE had a show on Sunday. And they were walking around and they were like, "Hey man, remember that one time we were hanging out with our one friend, you know, our Uncle Allen? Gosh, sure would be kind of cool to see that guy." Right? And then they walk past the gym and AJ is standing in the gym working out in the fucking in the window.
Like,
then they were like, "Remember Kevin? You know, Kevin and El Generico. Remember those two guys? I wonder what they're up to today." And they walk away, and Kevin Owens is walking down the stairs, and he goes, "Sami," and Sami comes around the corner, "Kevin," and they walk up and hug each other. I was like, these motherfuckers are on BTE. On the down low, they're on BTE.
Like on the current episode of BTE?
No, this was a while back.
Oh.
But I just made reference to it because I'm like, they were like just referencing like Alan, AJ Styles, and they would never say AJ Styles. They were like, "Oh, our Uncle Allen. Remember our Uncle Allen?" And then AJ would walk by, and it was like, remember those glorious videos where they'd be like,
"Yep,
oh
yeah,
the
glorious." They kicked the door open and Bobby Roode was taking shit. Like it was like that. It was like that, minus the kicking the door open and Bobby Roode taking shit.
I miss the glorious Bob.
Yeah, BT is on hiatus. There's gonna be some rather interesting news coming out about AEW. Did you guys know that CM Punk was in the office of AEW?
Oh, really?
Like he's not just a wrestler; he is now also in the office.
Is he a EVP now?
He's not EVP, but he is an executive. That's why the drama is going on right now. But we don't want to talk about that shit right now. I don't want to talk about that shit because let's talk about this Monday Night Raw because this shit was a banger. Banger.
So first of all, before Uncle Alan comes out, let's talk about Finn Balor saying how he never quits. And we flash back to last night where one Beth Phoenix was getting the boots put to her.
Where Bad Blood booked the ending of the show.
They held Edge and they're like, so you gonna quit now? You gonna quit now?
All right.
They threatened to give her the concerto
to her.
And then he was like, I quit. And they're like, okay, good. Bam. Hit her anyway. Hey, y'all, if we've learned nothing about professional wrestling, leave your family at home.
You got a wife.
The hard way.
You got a wife. You got a kid. Okay, we're going to talk. I got another one. You talk about wife and kids and shit like that, right? You leave your fucking family at home if you're a professional wrestler. The Miz. You bring your hot wife, wear her cute little white dress. What happened? She gets smashed up in some cake.
She got caked in her face.
And almost kidnapped by a serial killer.
Leave
your family at home. Stop bringing them to work. It ain't bringing your kids to work.
What do you say about the wrestling ring? You don't do push-up contests. You don't have debates.
You don't have birthday
celebrations.
And you don't sign no goddamn contracts.
Weddings.
Yes.
Exactly.
So you don't walk around the NXT parking lot at night.
So Uncle Alan showed up with a couple of friends.
Couple buddies, couple brothers.
Segment, giving each other the two sweets. And then we went to commercial.
Man, speaking of going to commercial, we probably should go to commercial too.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to commercial break. We will be right back after
these.
This is from Big D.
Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, I've been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, I've been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules...
When you want to get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your haircut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
You're back.
And we're back.
Hey, I didn't say anything about your background there, buddy. I kind of like that background.
I like that background.
I think it's kind of cute. Got a little cutesy background there, buddy. It's all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get into this next matchup, man, because this show was just rolling along, man. It was some great shit.
We had a women's match that was a bit surprising to me.
Yeah.
So fresh off of this of Extreme Rules, Bayley took a big L to Bianca Belair in a ladder match, and now here she's on Raw fighting Candice LeRae, the Poison Pixie.
Yeah, Poison Pixie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and pretty solid match here.
It was pretty good.
Very good effort on everybody's part, but Bayley took a L again.
I know.
A clean L at that. Clean as a sheet.
Clean slate.
Nobody interfering, no shenanigans. just straight up the rose plant. Oh my God. And she gets reversed, and Candice LeRae just hits her with the roll up.
Yeah.
Roll up
surprising.
of doom, baby.
But it was clean, not full of shenanigans. Yeah.
So I love the fact that people are actually getting over. I love the fact that, you know, people we're getting clean pinfall victories. I love the fact we're getting these things. Cool, awesome, great shit, right?
Yep.
What I'm not happy about is that they pushed Bailey, and now she's just jobbing left and right now.
Oh,
Well,
it was
I mean,
just one
You
match.
got to think, after her loss
Two matches.
to Bianca at Extreme Rules, she kind of goes to the back of the line, maybe. Unless she invokes her rematch clause.
But here's the thing. Why would you push her so strongly? Push her group. Give her group the tag team titles. Make sure that Bianca's backup is gone. Just so she can lose 2 matches in a row.
Maybe Bailey's going to have her own backup show up. Her other backup.
Other backup.
I don't know, man. I don't have faith in that right now. I haven't seen them. I haven't heard anything else about them. The news is kind of dry about them. I mean, Bray Wyatt was like, "Yo, I'm coming back. Hold my mask. Yo, hold my lantern." It was done. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I don't know what to say. So yeah, I mean, shit. What do you say about that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Bailey takes another L, and I hope she doesn't go on a losing streak or anything like that. But she just needs to regroup, pick herself up. They made her. She came out all sad and stuff, and boo-hoo, I lost at Extreme Rules. Picked up another L.
Even in her podcast, in her interview, she sounded pretty like defeated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she was like, "Yeah, Eel, she's gonna kick your ass." Okay.
That was it.
That was it.
And
like,
now what? What about you?
Like,
what are you gonna do?
I'm like, what? Then I'm like, the way she said it, she's like, "Eel's gonna kick your ass. Let's go." And then she's coming to the ring. I'm like, I thought Eel was gonna kick her ass. Like, why are you coming out here? You know what I mean?
Why are you coming out?
I was kind of confused for a minute. Like, what the fuck's going on here? But
now, Damage Control did get their heat back and beat down Candice LeRae, while she was walking back in victory from the ring. But they've got to get Bailey. Maybe they just got to prop her back up and be like, "You're a winner. You're a star. You can do this. Don't let one defeat.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Be a star.
Don't be a bully. Be a star.
Don't be a bully. Be a star. Don't be a mean.
Nah, be a bully.
Get your burn book out.
I've been watching on Reddit some of these fight videos where high school bullies confront people in the hallway, and 75-25, the bullies get their way.
Oh yeah, no joke.
Let me tell you about bullies. Okay, I was in high school, and I've been a professional wrestler for like maybe 2-3 years while I was in high school before I went to college. So, this one smart ass little fucking piece of shit kid. I know, savage, right? Yeah, trickle of kids. He got a little smart mouth with me one night, and he was like, "I'll fucking beat your ass." I'm like, dude, it is what it is, man. So he literally was talk shit every day. Like, he would corner me and talk shit, and I'd be like, "Nah, man, I don't want to fight, man." One time, he shoved me up against the locker, and he called me a bitch. And it must have been like the prelude to fucking WrestleMania, because I grabbed his head and smashed his fucking head in the locker a good like 6 or 7 times. Dude was bleeding everywhere. I started fucking stomping him and shit. I literally picked him up and body slammed him on the floor. And then my friends pulled me off.
I mean,
deserved it. Bother me again. I went back to my high school reunion a couple years ago. And now he's a short, fat kid. He was already short, but he wasn't fat. He was kind of big. Now he's a short, fat kid. And I walked in, and he's like, "Hey, man, nice to see you. How you been?" And I said, "I spent the last 20 years beating people up for a living. How have you been?" I'm an elementary school teacher. Get the fuck out of here. Bullies are bitches.
Yeah.
So that means he's taking a beating every day.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Much. He's
Pretty
probably being
much.
bullied by some elementary school kid right now.
Oh,
Who's taller than him.
Whoa.
Yeah. So let's get to this next match. Let's get into the next match.
Next segment.
Next match.
Next segment. We see a layout for disaster waiting to happen. We see presents. We see an ice sculpture, which really surprised me because nothing happened to the ice sculpture. We see
Thank God.
that would have been the best part. But usually when people put statues in the ring, the statues get busted up. But anyway, ice sculpture, presents, and a cake.
Cake.
It's only going to go one way. I mean, come on.
You knew what was going to happen with the cake.
We're conditioned to know what's going to happen when you see a cake, and also presents or things that are covered up. It's going to be a bad day at the office.
Okay, so let me give you guys a rundown on professional wrestling etiquette real quick before Julian goes any further. Okay. When you see somebody wearing all white, one or two things are going to happen. One, they're going to get busted open. Blood's going to be everywhere because white makes the blood pop. Or two, if there is food, they're going to get smashed with the food. Continue, Julian.
So Maurice comes in and she's just talking up her man the way every woman should. She's talking up her man, telling him how wonderful she is. She even has her new purse, a purse that is like 2 balls.
Wow.
I'm so tired of this ball thing with him.
Yeah, this ball segment got to go.
And so earlier, backstage, she had given him a birthday gift. It was a baseball bat. And, the baseball bat was signed by some player, not my baseball.
Baseball
Joe DiBaggio.
Maybe it says something.
Joe DiBaggio.
yeah, Joe DiBaggio. How about that? And of course, he runs down the local crowd because he's like, "Oh, you thought it was for your guy, so and so." That's not what it is. Anyway, so he's got a bat. So Maurice is like, "Open the first present, open the big one," and he takes off the cover, and it's 2 of those like yoga balls that you use for core exercises.
I thought they were
got pictures of the Miz on them. And she said, "I got you these 2 big balls to match your big bat." But they won't say "holy shit" on camera. They'll bleep out "holy shit."
Yeah, why?
But they'll show the Miz with his big ass balls.
But they weren't bleeping out balls,
I don't understand what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen.
Balls reference balls, bat,
balls everywhere.
Just everything. So anyway, she's like, "Hey, open the other present. Open the big one on the table."
Open the big
one.
Like,
"Oh man, this box is kind of heavy." And of course, he opens up the box, and it's not a dick in the box. It's a Dexter Lumis in the box.
It's a Dexter in the box.
And not even that o'clock.
It's a Dexter in a box.
They're so big.
1, get a box. 2, put
a hole in the box.
It's that Dexter Lumis' head is sticking out to the table, and Miz immediately puts the box back on and starts smashing with the bat. Flips the table. Dexter Lumis is gone because he went under the ring and he slides up on the side behind the Miz and proceeds to choke him out. Maurice trips and kind of blows the spot and falls into the cake half-assedly.
She didn't want to mess up.
Kind of flounders around to get more cake on her or whatever. I really don't think she wanted any cake in her hair, so she wasn't trying that hard. Miz runs, leaves his wife in the ring.
Coward.
And then, Dexter Lumis is just staring her down. And then Maurice drops, rolls.
She took the bump and dipped.
Not only that, I thought this would be the point in time to bring Indy Hartwell up to the main roster on Raw.
That could be next.
Yeah.
That would be a great idea. I think Indy deserves a push.
Yeah.
So now Dexter Lumis takes the cake knife, and I was like, dude in the ring with a knife is a little kind of creepy, kind of hard for the kids watching at home. And he proceeds to pop the Miz's balls. And he pushes it in real slow, and he pulls it out. Then he goes to the other ball and pushes it in real slow and pulls it out. So now there's two giant deflated red balls just sitting in the ring.
They were
the biggest balls
deflated?
of them, a killer gimmick.
And then Dexter Lumis goes over to the cake. And a chant breaks out for eat some cake.
Yeah, eat some cake.
Eat some cake.
Some cake.
That's a
New York fans are crazy, man.
I mean,
Haven't you noticed that they're
anything
crazy? Fans go to the Barclays Center, they
Cake,
lose their
that's
goddamn mind.
pop. Shit.
So Dexter Lumis takes the knife and he cuts a slice of cake and he eats it and the crowd pops. I mean, literally, there's like people in the back who are like, the crowd didn't pop that hard for me. Like, what?
Look, motherfuckers in the back like, man, I just did a swanton off a 25-foot ladder.
Right.
Shark Tank with some fucking meat strapped to my fucking waist.
And then
Got no pop.
didn't care.
This motherfucker
Didn't
eats a slice of
care.
cake, gets the road warrior pop. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Wasn't even a big slice either. Just like, he's watching his carbs and whatnot, watching his sugar. So he cuts a small slice and eats it and the crowd pops.
Woo! He ate the cake.
So
That's great.
backstage, Miz is like, hey, he runs into DX and he's complaining about Dexter Lumis.
Where's
and
Triple H?
Shawn Michaels is like, oh, I know Dexter. He's a good guy. He's not that bad. To the Miz, who Dexter Lumis has been choking out for the past 4 weeks, stalking him at his house, drawing pictures for his kids and shit. And
Yeah.
funny enough, Road Dogg's like, well, if you got any balls, because Miz, of course, is holding his two deflated balls in his hand. He was like, if you got any balls, you'll fight him next week. And if you win, Dexter Lumis is gone forever. So we know Miz is
Dexter
not going
Lumis is
to
gonna win.
So
However,
I do love
if
that.
you lose, and this is one of the most mind-blowing, mind-bending, stupid things to me in wrestling. If Dexter Lumis wins, we're going to give him a contract. So you're telling me Dexter Lumis has been showing up on Raw
Yes.
for the past month, choking out the Miz, putting on elaborate costumes, beating up people backstage with no contract?
Yes. They never really said that he was hired back into WWE. There were no reports on saying
Look,
that.
man.
Yeah.
Look, man. This is your entertainment of wrestling right here.
Yeah. Remember when people
I
say they
get
like
that.
entertainment and
So
not
Julian,
wrestling?
let me put this for Julian.
This is like Shane showing up at the strip club on the pole for a month, people throwing money at him and him picking it up, and then finally the strip club owner's like, it seems like y'all like Shane. We're gonna actually hire him.
Keep in mind,
Man, why do
keep
I
in
have
mind,
that
Julian.
circle
This is
gimmick?
the
You know
same
what?
company where you and your girl could be walking down the street. I could pull up, throw her in the trunk of my car, drive away, show up on TV 3 hours later with your girl still in the trunk of my car, talking to the cops, hanging out with the cops, and not get arrested for kidnapping.
No.
It's also the same company where I could set a motherfucker on fire.
And the same company.
And also, you can also say it was for wrestling. It's okay.
Well, this is also the same
That's
company
how it
where you can run over somebody in the parking lot with your car, not get arrested, not have any charges pressed, as long as you say, I did it for the boys. I did it for our people.
I did it.
I did it for The Rock.
I did it for The Rock, man. Look,
The Rock told me to.
how about,
Like, oh, well,
how
that
about
makes it okay.
motherfuckers kidnap you in the NXT parking lot
Oh, man.
and show up on Raw and wrestle the next night?
Hey, remember when the SWAT team arrested Dexter Lumis on NXT? I remember that.
Oh, yeah,
Wait,
I remember that.
remember when Dexter Lumis proposed to his girl, or didn't propose, but he reunited with his girlfriend? Like,
Yeah,
so
that was pretty
your
sweet.
husband's been absent for weeks, right?
Yeah.
And then he shows up at your job talking about, baby, I'm back. And then as soon as he gives you a note saying, I love you, the cops show up and arrest him. And then he
And
shows
now
up on Raw.
And now Andy Hartwell has nowhere to be seen.
Keep in
since
mind,
then.
that motherfucker has not said a word to her. He has not said a word to her.
No, he said I do in the wedding. So they're
He did?
married. Yeah.
He said, I
did.
do?
Yeah, he
Did
said
he?
I do.
They just shook and said yes.
Yes. He said I
Like,
do.
Dexter, do you take Indy to be your lawfully wedded wife?
He literally said I do.
I thought he gave the thumbs up.
Okay,
Now,
yeah,
honestly, when the NXT 2.0 season premiere happened that way back, I honestly thought he was just gonna do, but he didn't. He literally said, "I do."
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I do.
Are you
bitch.
breathing, motherfuckers? Is your name Dante Martin?
Oh boy. You know what? Just make the match happen between the two of you. Apparently, you don't need to sell some spores.
I don't want to be in a ring with him because he might breathe heavy.
Oh my freaking god!
I might get mad. Just punch him for breathing heavy.
Hashtag obsession with heavy breathing. Bad blood.
I like heavy breathing one way and one way only. It is not a wrestling match.
I mean, you got to imagine during sex, like he's just like dead fishing.
Oh my god!
He's just laying there.
Why, thank you. The mod loves our background.
Oh my god. The scenario of that. Thanks, Julian. Shit.
You're welcome, Shane. You're welcome.
Oh, fuck.
Shane,
Man,
do you have a custom background?
Man, I've been trying to get the Raw logo I had downloaded on my computer. It's not showing up.
You know what we should do? For every show, we need to have a Raw, a SmackDown, an AEW Dynamite, and AEW Rampage in our backgrounds. How about that?
I like that too.
Yeah.
I'm tired of my belts being back there. No one cares about those belts.
You and NWA fans did not just say that.
Wow.
So next backstage, we see a man with taped ribs. Because we need to know that his ribs are injured and that he would be at a disadvantage during his United States Championship match later on tonight. So Seth Rollins is selling the injury from getting beat down by Riddle last night. Although I don't remember him attacking his ribs, but okay.
From the Broton?
Yeah, Broton from the top of the
all the way from the scalpel.
Yeah.
Was that okay?
Hell yeah, that broke some ribs.
That hurt, man.
Look, as a wrestler who's done like sentons from the top of ladders and stuff, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you right now, it hurts them as much as it hurts me.
It hurts them as much as it hurt now.
So the fact that Riddle was walking around like his ribs weren't hurting, what a doucheburger.
Yeah, Riddle was walking around just like, hey, bro, I feel good, bro. I smoked some 420 and I don't feel any pain, bro.
Pain.
So next backstage, which caught me off guard, I actually laughed kind of hard. You see DX talking to two random dudes. And I was like, oh man, who are these guys? I'm like,
what are these guys?
Wait, hold on. We totally bypassed the best DX
Oh yeah, the beginning of Raw.
In the beginning, he was like,
yeah,
penis. Uh-huh.
Who put those 4 cocks right there?
Did they watch our podcast?
4 cocks.
We
he turned the camera, it's like 4 chickens. I was like, and then Shawn Michaels grabs it, and he was shaking it, and he was like, I guess he's gonna go choke his chicken.
Quit choking the cock.
Oh my god, dude. Those were some potty. That was some 1990s potty shit right there.
That was just sophomore humor. DX
oh no, they're allowed to say cock and penis, but they can't say holy shit. What kind of half-ass backwards programming is that?
It's all in context.
All in context. Penis.
All in context.
Yes.
It was like if Shawn Michaels was like, man, look at that ass, and then a donkey walked by.
Damn. Damn it, Sean.
Nia Jax riding the donkey. God damn, look at that big ass over there. Nia Jax on the donkey.
Oh my god.
Oh man, no comment.
Well, yeah, so
who that ass is kicking?
It's a donkey kicking. I just found it really funny because they were just like, because he was like, okay, guys, you can't be cussing on the show tonight. There could be no ass. There could be no like beep beep. And Shawn Michaels was like, no beep 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 beep. Yeah, but beep beep beep. And he was like, cock. I was like, wait, where'd that come from? He was like, cock. What?
What?
Yeah, who put 4 cocks right there? I was
like,
what the fuck are they talking about?
Man,
that's why Billy Silverman doesn't like our show.
Yeah.
He said we have a potty mouth. That's why Billy Silverman doesn't like our show.
Mouth. Hey, you
what? Us?
Us? No.
After 9 o'clock, maybe.
which we have
8:55.
pretty soon.
8:55.
Yeah. Anyway, continue, Julian. Continue.
Yes. Where was I?
Cock.
Penis titty ass. Yeah. All right. So DX is backstage talking to, like I said, I saw these two guys. I was like, oh man, I wonder who these guys are.
Yeah.
Like are these some NXT call ups? Like maybe
I
one of them worked at a local barbecue
them,
joint.
honestly.
No.
Stop it. You're never gonna let that go, are you?
No, I'm not.
What?
I was lied to. Lied to by Goldberg. Lied to by Bro. Now,
Didn't Bobby Lashley
lying to Julian? Julian's gonna stop believing people on TV. Man.
Hey, didn't Bobby Lashley lie?
Man.
As well?
I love a good backstory. Dude used to work at the barbecue joint, and everybody popped for it. So
Julian's
obviously,
like, I love murder mystery.
Popular. People know the barbecue joint. I mean, shit. If I was in the audience, I probably would have went there looking for him. Like, yo, is Jamal still working here? They're like,
Jamal.
Jamal.
Your boy Jamal.
Hear what are you talking about? But he said, if I come down and I say the magic word pinfall, I get a 10% discount on my prime rib.
He said, man, he said if I said 1 + 1 is jambalaya.
Jambalaya.
So anyway, these guys are jumping around, and then all of a sudden, I realized when he said, "Yeah," so in your match with Omos, I was like,
"Oh shit,
okay.
These motherfuckers about to die."
Yeah,
yeah.
Because why he's so big?
He is so big. He's 7'3", 341 pounds of just big meaty man.
That's a big meaty
man. Here's the thing. When are they going to have Omos fight like High Voltage or the Border Patrol? Or, two big dudes.
Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker.
I mean,
why you had to bring up Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker like that?
What's High Voltage doing these days? Nothing. They can have him fight Ice Train and Fire.
Wow, he's an Ice Train. Ice Train and Scott Norton.
Scott Norton, Ice Train reunion. That'd be great.
You're so mean, bro.
Man, you know what they could do is they could like really piss off the audience and have them fight the Steiners, and then have Braun Breaker come in for the save. Not to say that the Steiners would need any help, because when Omos be laying in the ring with some Sharpies on his ass, the crowd be like, "Holy hell, what the hell just happened?"
Oh my god.
Yeah, he needs to become like the Nigerian legend killer, and like kill a few. I mean, take out a few legends. Oh man, if Mark Henry came back, the time for talk is.
Yes. I'm a full fucking sin. Yes, please, Mark Henry, please just go back for one show. Mark Henry versus Omos. Yeah, motherfucker, the Hall of Pain for real. You're done with your fucking time talking is over. Yeah, you're right. Time talking is over. He just squashed your ass.
Yeah, you are so mean to Mark Henry.
Wow.
Time talking is over.
Fucking
It's just desperate.
Really?
Damn.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
Mark Henry, who probably can't even wrestle right now.
Who gives a shit? I bet the time for talking is over.
Damn.
The time for talking is over.
He's a backstage interviewer.
I don't give a shit about his backstage interview. Mark Henry can suck it.
Bring back some legends, like bring back Ahmed Johnson.
He can get Pearl River plunged.
Ahmed Johnson can come out and be like, Omos, I'm a let's get it on.
Pearl River plunge.
And that's how all Ahmed Johnson promos were.
Oh man.
Let Omos squash it. Let Omos fight some people that like
Ken Shamrock
combined weigh as much as he does.
Ken Shamrock.
They could bring back your buddy with no chin.
Kill that
James Ellsworth. Oh man, he would die. He'll legitimately die. Shit.
Choke slam from the shoulder because he's got no chin to grab.
Right through the ring. Oh god.
The best part about James Ellsworth is when he was trying to shake our hand at WrestleMania week, and we were like, "Get the fuck out of here!" he tried to get upstairs into the VIP section of Wale Mania, and they were like, "Hey, do you know that guy?" We were like, "Nope." Security wouldn't let him up there. I'm James Ellsworth. I was like, "I don't know who the fuck you are."
So, for the record, in this handicap match, we had Robert Adams and Joseph Torres versus Omos.
Okay, and Omos won. Spoiler.
Yeah.
Omos killed that.
Omos won. Spoiler. The funniest part to me was when Omos was beating down Joseph Torres and Robert Adams was crawling around behind him. MVP goes, "Don't forget that guy. Go get that guy."
He really was. Hey, get him.
MVP was salty. She was Jim Ross. He was Uce tonight. He was so Uce.
Omos, can you imagine if Omos was managed by Jim Ross? God damn.
Oh, God.
Oh, damn.
My God, that guy's got a kid, Omos.
I don't care.
Man, they could bring back Vincent to get squashed by Omos.
Oh,
shit.
shit.
He wants too much money. And plus, if they brought Virgil back, the one and only Adam Woods would want him dead. So, yeah, they can't bring Virgil back.
Well, if they had Jim Ross would be advertising his barbecue, and Virgil could get a free spot.
Omos, you should try my barbecue sauce this morning.
Vincent's meat sauce.
Vincent's meat sauce.
Wow.
I don't want to put nothing of Vincent's in my mouth.
Meat sauce in the mouth. Gotta love it. I mean, what?
Meat sauce in your mouth.
Yes.
I'm gonna probably say no. I'm gonna go ahead and say no to that.
So next up, good guy Bobby Lashley. He comes out because he's a fighting champion. This guy right here, he's a fighting champion.
First of all, Seth Rollins versus Bobby Lashley was already advertised.
He's a former United States Marine. He loves his sisters. He's bringing prominence.
Couldn't let that go, could you?
No, I will never let that go. He will. He's gonna be a fighting champion and elevate the U.S. title. And now he's ready for his Riddle. Get your ass out here. Come take this ass whooping you got coming. But no. I mean, somebody must have put a ladder in the ring and put a title above it, because once again, uninvited, here comes Cowboy Brock Lesnar.
Were the Good Brothers invited?
Of course they were. They're invited by
that?
Wait a second. When I heard Brock Lesnar's music hit, all I could think of was Brock Lesnar's about to become U.S. champion.
No.
all I could think.
No kidding. I thought Brock was going to come out and be like, "Yeah, I'm fighting for the U.S. title tonight."
Did y'all not know that the match was advertised like 2 days prior?
Well,
before Extreme Rules?
We talked about this. We talked about Extreme Rules. We talked about how this match, if he lost at Extreme Rules, it would make no sense for him to win the United States title. Remember that?
But hey, spoiler alert, he sure did.
Okay, so why he hit the RVD's frog splash with the broken ribs, just like RVD, and sell it like RVD?
Yeah. It's a Seth freaking Rollins.
Once again.
I love when Julian goes on these fucking rants, ladies and gentlemen. I do.
I really don't want to hear him talk about bad matches, because he was Omos versus Goldberg, goddammit. That's what he was.
Here's the thing. If you saw my left arm taped up from wrist to shoulder, and it was in a heavy cast, and I went to walk my dog, do you think that's the arm I'd be walking my dog with? No.
I don't think so.
Would that be the arm that I'm carrying groceries with? No.
Probably not.
Is that the arm that I'm dapping you up with, Bad Blood? Champ, what's going on?
My arm is fucked up. What's up?
No, it's not. But yet, here we have Seth Rollins rib taped up, and he goes, "Hey, I know. I'll hit a frog splash. Because, I got
because Bobby Lashley was already down and out. Yeah.
He just, before he came out, before he put on the tape, they didn't show you, but he took some Robitussin and poured it on his chest and just made it all better.
Made it all better. Icy hot. Things it can do.
So, he hits the frog splash. And he gave Bobby Lashley quite a few curb stomps on that big old milk dud head of his.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it took so many, because Samoans, black people, everybody else. That's the most hard scaleness of like how hard your head is. So like curb stomps don't work on Samoans, obviously, because he hasn't beat Roman Reigns with one yet. But Bobby had to take like 3 of them. And so finally Bobby 1, 2, 3. Oh, now hold on. Let's back up. Bobby was laying at ringside, kind of like, after taking a suplex, couple F5s,
and the Kimura.
And the Kimura lock. The Kimura lock damaged his arm. Can't do the hurt lock if you Kimura.
You can blame the fans. You can blame the fans for that because they wanted more of that.
What? No, you can't blame the fans. You know why?
They wanted it. They wanted to damage Bobby Lashley.
Rollins was like, you let down your country. You let down your fans. Stop being a bitch.
That's why Rey Mysterio needs to stop being as a bitch. Hit Dominic.
Rey Mysterio needs to get his ass whooped.
Yeah.
And Bobby's like, why? I've got to go fight now. I can't let down my country. What will my sisters think?
What will Max Caster think?
Not gonna let that go, are you?
No.
He can't let Max Caster down.
So what does he get? What does he get for his troubles? A big fat L. Bobby Lashley is no longer your U.S. champion.
Would you not want to for the United States champion against Brock? No, absolutely not.
So that's what I'm saying.
Don't poor Bobby. No,
so
poor
Brock's
Bobby.
never been U.S. champion. I'm really surprised they were gonna. Well, I guess this is why. If they did have Brock versus Bobby in Ring,
it wasn't gonna be for the U.S. champion.
Yeah, it could. Or would they defend the U.S. championship on foreign soil? Because maybe one of those dirty. Well, he wouldn't be a foreigner if he attacked him on foreign soil because he'd be in their country, unless he was from another country. So it would have to be like Sheamus or like or Walter or one of the Brawlers.
Does that mean does that go back to the same question we asked earlier? If you're in Canada and you hear a Canadian destroyer, is it still a Canadian destroyer?
If you're in France, are French fries still French fries? No, they're pommes frites.
What?
True. Very true. Very, very, very true. God damn it, Julian. Very true.
Yeah, see, look at that.
And
in Canada, they not Canadian. In Canada, they call it a Toronto destroyer. Like to make it region specific.
Well, we call it the Maple Leaf. Like fuck it.
No, the Maple Leaf is a submission hold that's kind of like a Texas Cloverleaf.
It's a Scorpion Deathlock.
It's different version.
But if I hit that move in Portland, is it a Portland Rose? Is it a keep Portland weird?
No, that's a catchphrase. That's a catchphrase.
You got it.
Jailblazers. No, I ain't been in jail, bro. Sorry.
No.
Can't call it the Jailblazers. I ain't been in jail, dude. Sorry.
And then after you hit the move, the cops show up and arrest you.
Wow.
At the NXT parking lot.
At the NXT parking lot, like you're in arrest for what? Hitting curb stomps. You're like fuck.
So Bobby loses. Seth Rollins is your new United States champion, and he's got the crowd chanting for him and singing along. Do you remember a Saturday Night Live? Adam Sandler had this little gimmick where he was opera man.
No.
And when he came out, he was singing all his words, and he's singing like he was singing opera. And when Seth Rollins does his little conductor gimmick, that's what it reminds me of. Like, just put a black cape on him and give him an orchestrator. The dude who runs the orchestra, him.
Conductor.
A cleric? What?
Conductor.
Conductor. There you go. The conductor.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Give him a conductor's wand.
I have to be smart sometime, boss.
That'd be right up there with the Vaudevillains.
Wow.
Man, yeah, they were underrated.
Oh my God. You wonder about people the Omos could beat up? What about the Ascension?
They're NWA, I think.
They could beat him up.
Fucking Connor. Right. You can't beat up the Ascension. Nobody can.
Raw.
Raise up.
Rise, you sister.
Why don't they attack Braun? Why don't they beat up Braun Breaker?
Oh, I think that Braun Strowman like what? No.
No. I don't want Omos versus Braun Strowman.
You know what's gonna happen sooner or later. You know what's gonna happen.
I told you guys it was going to happen because when they talk about the monster
You sure
among
about
men.
You sure about that?
Yeah, go back and watch the podcast from like 3 weeks ago. We talked about this.
I would take Omos versus Braun Strowman over Omos versus Goldberg.
All right, you know what? We're friends again, Julian. We're friends again.
I would take anybody versus Braun Strowman than Omos. I will take this background versus Braun Strowman before I took Omos.
Well,
Yeah.
you can't have Braun Breaker versus Braun Strowman because then they'd be like, Braun's got him in a headlock. Which one?
And you're like, double. B.
I can see that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see what you did there. So let's get to
All
this
right,
next
so-
matchup.
Are we almost in the main event?
Almost. We are. Yeah. So last match of the night. Well, we get several in between here. We had several flashbacks to the
Vignettes.
Fiend making his return last night.
Well,
And now we have a picture of the Fiend yelling, saying "Revel in what you are."
Revel what you are.
revel in what you are.
Let your freak flag fly.
Wow.
Damn.
So
Wow.
Bray Wyatt will be on SmackDown
Oh, I'm so excited.
this Friday.
And a glorious promo package they put on there for Bray
Um,
on
I'm
SmackDown.
gonna go ahead and mute. Our mod for it's time for the main event.
No, that's not necessary.
So, yes, it is time for the main event.
Stop
The main,
it.
of the night, the main event of the night is Matt Riddle versus Sami Zayn with the Usos at ringside.
Or his new name now is Sami Uso.
Sami Uce.
Sami Uce.
The crowd was chanting during the commercial break
real
as Corey
Uce.
Graves said Sami Uso.
Now, remember, Jey Uso, not the Usos, Jey Uso was on strict orders by the tribal chief Roman
To
Reigns.
let
He
him
said,
win.
make sure Sami Zayn wins tonight.
Yes, he did. Strict.
However,
Okay.
Somebody ass in trouble.
However, during the match, when Jay went to go lend a hand, if you will, Sammy's like, hey, what are you doing? I don't need your help. I'm going to win this match by myself. So he knows he's going to lose,
Yeah.
which he did.
Yeah.
So he's gonna
Riddle
blame
gave
that
advice-
on Jimmy, on Jay, and
I mean, hey,
Jay
Jay had strict orders.
Roman's gonna be
So
like,
Jay
you're
never
off
back.
the island of relevancy.
Man, there's just jealous because Sami Zayn got to hold Roman Reigns' phone.
Uso trouble. Uso trouble.
So Sammy hit what they call the Michinoku driver, which looked more like a Blue Thunder Bomb to me.
It was a boot
Oh,
on the
man.
ball.
He does a Michinoku driver so good. Sami Zayn does.
Yeah, Sami Zayn even gave him a headbutt. Sammy did a dive, but Riddle was giving him the knees and the kicks and the this and the that and the
And the forearms, the haymaker.
And finally, he hit the RK Bro.
Oh, Derek. Oh yeah, the RK Bro.
The arcade, bruh.
RK Bro.
Bruh.
and
And that was it.
our boy Sami Zayn, the assistant tribal chief, picked up the L.
The
Yo,
L.
he's the two. He's the two, bro. He's the two.
And you know what? This is the second time that Riddle did not get to celebrate due to entrance interruptions.
Mm.
Because then DX came out and said, "Are you ready?" And then that's about
Are
it.
you ready? Hey, look. Shout out to X-Pac. Shout out to Sean Waltman. Because Sean Waltman said it on Twitter. And he did it tonight. And you can kind of see Triple H a little bit get a little angry about it. But he was like, shout out to the eighth one of the world, China.
I mean, yes, he was part of Group 2. There's no reason for
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Triple H
that was really fucking classy of him to see.
yeah.
There,
And also,
Triple H was engaged to China when Stephanie McMahon
Yeah.
came along and was like, "You're mine, bitch." So Stephanie had issues with China the whole fucking time. So I mean, you know, it's like you have your
I mean,
girlfriend
China
now.
and X-Pac
Your
were
ex-girlfriend comes
have
around. Your girlfriend's like,
best
"Fuck
friends.
that bitch."
Yeah.
Correct.
And not only that, Road Dogg had the fans mention and the badass Billy Gunn.
That was funny.
That was cool.
The commentary was
cool.
all like, "I think he's off working somewhere else doing something else, something ass worthy." I don't know. It was like,
scissoring.
that's funny.
Yeah.
They
No
should have been
mention
like,
of
he's off
scissoring.
scissoring somebody.
And like I said, I really enjoyed this Monday Night Raw. They're really picking up with the return. And also, Elias is back from the orphanage from helping El Generico.
Oh, man.
Actually, Elias is back
Good
from the
work.
hospital from helping his sick brother.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So he had double
That's
duty.
right,
He had
that's
to go
right.
back and forth. He had to go
That's
back
right.
and forth. Him and
Poor
El
Elrod.
Generico had to take
Poor
shifts.
Elrod. I wonder what Elrod's doing these days.
That was funny. That was funny as hell.
But all in all, this was actually a really good Raw. A lot of key faces were off Raw this week. You didn't see Sami Zayn. I mean, you didn't see Kevin Owens. You didn't see who else? You didn't see Becky Lynch. I mean, not Becky Lynch. You didn't see Alexa Bliss is what I was trying to say. You
Nope.
didn't see Alexa Bliss.
Nope.
You know, yeah, it was. I mean, for a debut Raw, like season premiere, I'll give it a solid 8.
Yeah, I agree. And I see some people were complaining about the women not having the main event. Calm down. The women main event since
It was
after
the
WrestleMania.
show.
Like after
I
last
think-
year's WrestleMania.
If I were booking the show, it wouldn't have been that little Bray Wyatt video teaser. But I'm guessing Bray Wyatt's going to be a SmackDown star.
But
instead of
Raw
being on
needs
Raw.
it. But
I
Raw
would
needs
let
it.
if it were me booking the show, I would let Bray Wyatt do whatever the fuck he wants to do. You want to
Which
go
I
wrestle
think
motherfucking main event? Go right ahead. I don't
Yeah.
give a shit.
Correct.
Man, SmackDown was popping with the stars though. Shit.
Yeah, but I can't wait. I can't wait for SmackDown on Friday. We get to hear Bray Wyatt. We get to see Bray Wyatt. Hopefully, we'll get to see Bo leave Bo Dallas. That'd be awesome if he debuted Bo Dallas.
By the way, did y'all see that FCW clip that I shared y'all with Summer Rae and Leon Key before Roman Reigns?
Liaki.
Listen here, man. Don't you
Did you
ever
see
bring the
that?
living legend. Don't you ever in your fucking mind bring the living legend Summer
You
Rae
just
up
called her
again.
living legend, so it's
She's
working.
She's the living legend, Summer Rae, bro.
Yeah, living legend.
Like
wow.
not Larry Zbyszko, not Bruno Sammartino.
Oh no, it's
not
Summer Rae.
fucking, not
Come on now.
superstar Billy Graham, not even the
No.
almighty Rock has
No,
ever lived
exactly.
up
It's definitely not Dwayne. It's
to
Summer
the
Rae.
legendary
Like, come on.
status of one Summer Rae.
She was the FCW general manager. Like, come on now.
She was the best thing going since sliced bread.
Sliced bread, like the finisher maneuver.
That's
Sliced
number
bread.
2. That's number
Yeah.
2, buddy. Number 2. With that
Oh,
being
man.
said, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you tune in for the Roundtable Rewind show. We're gonna have a special
Also-
Roundtable Rewind show coming up tonight.
For Dynamite.
Also, I just want to say I finally reached 1K followers on Twitter.
Finally, bro. I was gonna unfollow you and then follow you again.
Oh, you're a dick for doing that, but whatever.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do that right now. I was joking.
Wow.
Hold it down.
All right. All right, that's cool.
So for your boy, Mr. You know what? Hold on a second. Stop the presses.
What?
The people want to know. It has been 48 hours, Shane. 48 long, grueling hours
Where's
since
that
the
link?
Fiend made his return, and since you made this grandiose proclamation about you, Mr. Shane Husky.
Me?
Shane, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking
OnlyFans.
about.
OnlyFans will be coming soon.
I don't know, man.
Coming soon. Promise ya.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Mm.
OnlyFans, yeah.
Sounds like Goldberg threatening to kill Bobby Lashley, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. Somebody
Ladies and
over
gentlemen,
here, all cap.
see
It's
you
all
all
cap with
Wednesday.
you, bros. All cap. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us here on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm the franchise player, Double B Bad Blood. For the HMIC, Mr. Chemical Julian, and for the only fan kid right there, Mr. all cap all day. Shane Husky, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm not
remember to
even
raid
18.
that raid and do us a favor. Like, click, and subscribe. We love you guys. Thank you very much for joining this
Click,
wild and crazy
subscribe.
cats here on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. We will see you when we see you.